Yo, what's good? Welcome brothers and sisters to another Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 review. Episode 2 was funny as hell. A lot of hands, explanations, and straight up shenanigans went on in this episode. Let's just get into it. Please, if you like my JJK reviews, feel free to like this video. It helps me out more than you even know. And your brother here is trying to eat. And right now my fridge looks hella empty. I'm not gonna lie. We start this episode off with nothing but disrespect. See GETO making a cup of tea after beating the living shit out of that Q soldier from the previous episode. You know, the man who was playing Search and Destroy, just placing bombs everywhere. But GETO, man, bro turned into a whole UK Don. The way he was just sipping a cup of Earl Grey tea after a scrap. But man, he captured him with a weird, horny ass cursed spirit that kept asking for kisses. I was like, hey yo, what are you trying to do? And GETO, my guy, why do you have a cursed spirit like that in your arsenal? I know you're a freaky leak. But the guy basically just started begging for his life, like he didn't just try to smoke a little girl. But he wasn't paying him any attention at all. He was just enjoying his tea time like it was 3 or 4 p.m. in the UK. Q Soldier was like, yo, it doesn't matter anyways. Got the strong ass dude with us. He's gonna come in here and he's gonna put everybody and their mamas in packs, I swear. He was hyping my man up. Then GETO did the unthinkable. Oh no. Showed him a picture of the guy he was talking about after getting thumped up by GOJO. Was like, hey yo, this your man's right here? Oh no. Didn't have to put him on blast like that, GETO. Jesus, these streets are ruthless. Lose one fight and everybody knows.
Bruh, no more hoes for this nigga. Y'all don't do him like that. You know his ass weak. Bro, he got his ass. Hey, what's up, y'all?
We don't fuck with you. You lost. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Welcome to Chick-fil-A.
How you doing? Hey, can I get
Hold
a
on,
number?
ain't this that nigga that lost? No, try McDonald's. We don't serve.
We then cut to seeing Giga Chat Toji. Jesus Christ, he's swope. Let me just say he's doing up waste man behavior. I'm not gonna hold you. He's out here gambling. Not only that, he's just losing. He's just on a complete losing streak. Man in black suit we saw in the last episode as well was like, yo, what's up? You haven't given me any updates since the last time we saw each other. And Toji was like all blasé. He was like, man, give it a rest. Ain't no way I'm just gonna pop up in front of the GOJO kid, because then I wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, I'm not stupid. The vessel is protected by GOJO himself. I'm just gonna wear him down by letting other sorcerers get in on the assassination of the vessel before I go in and do my thing, you know. Because apparently he spent the whole deposit he received for accepting the job on putting a bounty on the Star Plasma vessel. Apparently that attracts a lot of other curse users. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a 200 IQ move if you ask me. But the man in the black suit was like, well, whatever, do your thing. I'm counting on you, sorcerer killer. Ooh, you gotta be cold to have a nickname like that, I'm not gonna lie. The man also asks, yo, how is Megumi? Toji was like, who?
Who?
I was like, yo, he's a deadbeat. He's a freaking deadbeat. He can't remember the name of his own son? He truly is an anime father for sure. He turned into Desmond Johnson from RDC, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just playing. By the way, I don't see this as a spoiler. If you didn't realize by now, I don't know what to tell you. Like, his name was literally Fushiguro, and this whole flashback takes place like in 2006, so like 10 years ago. Also, he used to be in the Zenin family. Like, come on. We then see GOJO and GETO reunites in the building that got blown up. GOJO is basically holding the Star Plasma vessel, and he just says he wishes that he knew how to use reverse curse technique to heal her. Not that she was like hurt that much anyways. I don't even know how she survived an explosion, but she was good. He basically wishes that he knew how to use reverse curse technique, like their friend Shoko, who is basically, if you didn't know, the reverse curse technique genius herself. She's also the one who ends up becoming the school nurse in the future. Vessel wakes up and slaps the living infinity out of GOJO, and we apparently find out her name is Riko Amanai. Besides being the Star Plasma vessel, she's actually kind of just a pretty normal girl. She basically started roasting our boys, GOJO and GETO. But they were both like, oh hell nah, ain't no way, boy. We're the strongest, ain't no way no little kid is gonna check us like that. They started stretching out Riko.
Hey, yo, what?
Ayo, that sounded crazy, I'm not gonna lie. That's a case. Hold up, I can hear the sirens from my window. Damn, I might actually just keep that in the video. What the hell? That was insane. But apparently Riko lost both her parents, so the only relative she kind of has is her caretaker or maid, whatever you want to call her. Riko, for some weird reason, takes a lot of pride in being the star plasma vessel. But she also has a pretty normal life, so I guess she has been trying to balance the two, if you can say that. GOJO and GETO are supposed to oblige to all of her wishes and basically be her bodyguards, because these coming days are actually gonna be her last, as when she merges with Tengen, her consciousness is basically gonna be overridden. So I guess you can say she ceases to exist in a way. So they take her to school because apparently she wants to? Yo, what? Never heard of a kid who voluntarily goes to school. I hated school when I was a kid. Any days off I could get, I would take. The fuck? But even school wasn't safe because another curse user appears. Apparently it's this senior citizen looking at him, and GETO were having a standoff, my G. They were both like analyzing each other. He's like, heh, whippersnapper, don't get too cocky now. I can see you're a curse manipulator. GETO basically just responded like, yeah, correct. It's like living a long life got its perks. Then the old man was like, nah, living too long ain't all that. It literally costs money just to stay alive. I was like, yo, facts. He kind of spitting for real. He basically thinks GETO keeps his distance because he's supposed to be Mickey with the hands. That's apparently the typical approach for a Gigami user or a curse manipulator. But GETO, he summons that big worm curse spirit we saw in the first episode, and that basically covers the whole hallway. But the old man somehow came flying in from the side window. Then the funniest shit happened. So they started getting a flashback on the old man's life. And I was like, hey yo, what? No, what is this? Are they really gonna give us the One Piece treatment on this? I don't want a backstory on this nigga, I don't care. Then we see it was just this man's life flashing before his eyes, because he knew it was up the moment he came in close with GETO. And oh my god, did I feel sorry for this old nigga. Because apparently GETO was not done handing out tickets to the front rows of the Disrespect Olympics. He hit my man with the Wombo Combo Mickey Maka edition, while angel music was playing in the back. Oh my lord. He went like Suguru GETO shouldn't be allowed within 6 feet of a nursing home the way he was piecing up my man here. Then cut to GOJO busting through the door to the church where Riko apparently had her singing lessons or music lessons, whatever you want to call it. All the girls just started going wild because of how handsome GOJO is. He is the risk god of the series. We all know that. And my boy even got the teacher's phone number? Oh hell nah. The wrist is immaculate. Low-key reminds me of all the stories we hear from the USA where the teachers are wilding the fuck out. Isn't GOJO like 16 in this flashback? Like, yo, he's a minor, that's a whole case. GOJO just grabbed Riko and dipped. Also, I have never seen a bigger I'm him moment than when that bozo walked into Toji and he fell over. Toji is apparently sturdy as fuck. The guy was like, oi, oi. Toji actually squatted down, looked him straight in his face, and that immediately shut the guy up. Like, what? Bro, the himness of Toji's character is immense. The fuck? Then see this buff swoked ass dude with a bag on his head. He basically going for the bounty on Riko's head. But he was somehow stopped by the maid. I'm not gonna lie, she got them hands on her. She hit my man in the nuts. Yikes. My man GETO came in with the assist and summoned a cursed spirit on him. It seems like bro here has been watching Naruto lately, because that was a whole clone apparently. We see the real guy is actually squaring up to GOJO. GOJO is able to see right through his curse technique due to his 6 eyes. Basically makes the 2 clones standing on the rooftop crash into each other. The other 2 clones on the rooftop together with him. They go for the swing, but of course they're stopped mid-air, and GOJO explains that it's his curse technique called Infinity. And it basically works like Achilles and the tortoise. And I'm not gonna go into a deep explanation of GOJO's abilities. There's like a million videos on YouTube doing that. It's not on the test today class, don't worry. He basically just explains that he's able to control space around him. He's able to create more space between objects that are trying to hit him so that they will basically never hit him, if that makes sense. You out there can probably recognize this feeling from when you try to get some bitches, but they keep distancing themselves from you no matter what you do. Too far? Oh shit, sorry. I'm sorry, my G. You're not alone there, I know the feeling, bro. And also delete the space between himself and an object, which we actually see when he goes after the real curse user. He basically just teleports in front of him. He tries to hit him with a curse technique reversal red. Apparently he fails and he just goes for the punch instead. That's actually where the episode ended. That's pretty funny. But wow, this episode was really a good one, I'm not gonna lie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a little bit more action-packed and a little bit more fast-paced, but that's alright actually, because I really think the order they did the scenes in was perfect. It was actually a really good choice looking at it from a storyboard perspective. Jesus, the way they've set up some of the scenes is fantastic. Compared to the manga, this arc feels a lot easier to immerse yourself in, which basically is the whole premise behind a anime adaptation. Actually being the case in these past episodes just goes to show what an amazing job Mappa has actually done with the series. So far, season 2 is perfect if you ask me. JJK is basically the highlight of my week, to be honest, and I always look forward to sharing my thoughts on the series with you beautiful people out there. Yeah man, I look forward to episode 3. As far as I could see in the previews, oof, it's going down. It's gonna get dangerous in the next episode. But as always, I hope to see every single one of you in my next video. So until then, please take care out there and remember to stay beautiful. Peace.